Hello, my lovely kings and queens. You are definitely welcome back to my channel. My name is Pedrolin. For some of you who don't know me, I know a lot of you cannot be able to pronounce my name. So my name is spelled with a P, Edrolin. Pedrolin. Where you normally used to put a T, it's supposed to be a D. Where you normally used to put an N, normally some people, when I used to look in the comment section, they normally used to write my name incorrectly. So at the end, it's not an M, it's an N, Pedrolin. So normally if you want to say my name correctly, you have to be a little bit faster when pronouncing it. Otherwise, if you're not going to be a little bit faster, you'll find that it's going to be very difficult for you to pronounce it. But nevertheless, I can understand that my name is a Portuguese and it's very difficult for a lot of people to pronounce it. So bear in mind, it's not a problem for me, regardless, even if you don't pronounce my name correctly, like the way you do. It's the same thing like me. I have got a problem of pronouncing two lady. The two ladies are living in the United States of America. The other one is, I think, is Tamira and Tamira. I don't know if I think I tried. Normally I have got a problem pronouncing those. The other one is Tamira, the twin sister, and then the other one is from the large family. What is the one who wanted to end her life? So back to the topic of today. So in today's video, I'm going to make a reaction to one of the Zimbabwean controversy lady. She's living here in the United States of America. Oh God. I like to live in the United States. In my mind, I feel as if I live in the United States of America. I feel as if I'm living in LA in my mind. So basically this lady, she lives here in Sweden, but I'm not sure the part of Sweden where she's living. So this lady, normally on social media, she's always bringing controversy. She's very vocal on when it comes to her sexuality. And I don't know, because normally, sometimes if you're very open, some people, more especially us, we black people, I find it very difficult sometimes, because I cannot judge her, because for me, I feel as if maybe she's just trying to open up, to give advice to people who want to learn, because she's talking about her sexuality, her disease that she's having, all those things, because normally it's not everybody who can go on social media and open up about their sickness that they have been suffering with for many years. But for this one, she's very vocal. She can be able even to go on her platform and say whatever she's sick. She's very open. I think she's open-minded. And recently, I think it's 3 days back, there's a video that she made. It went viral on social media. She posted it, I think, on Facebook and also on Twitter, on Instagram. So she was just talking about the Nigerian people. I don't know what exactly the Nigerian people have done towards her. The name of the lady, she's called Queen Tatelicious. No, Tatelicious Queen. I think it's one and the same thing, So normally this lady, she's known for dating a Nigerian guy. So I think 5 months back, she was also in a controversy again with a Nigerian young boy. The guy is he wanted paper to live here, not in Sweden. So she invited the guy to her house. So it's the relationship, it did not go well, because the man wanted for her to fix her some papers, not really love. I think you understand what I'm trying to talk about. So 3 days back, I saw her on social media. She was trending, saying a lot of weird things about the Nigerian people. But I'm not sure if there's something that just really happened. As I've already said, normally she likes to date the Nigerian guys. And you have to understand that most of the Nigerian guys that I have came across here and especially if you go to Stockholm, that's where you get a lot of Nigerian who are into things like 419. Normally when they meet you for the very first time, they can, if you're not very smart, you can end up falling for somebody who's just a scammer, because the very first time when they see you, they'll want marriage, they'll fake it until, you'll agree to them, but you have to be very smart. I'm not saying that maybe all the Nigerians who are living in Stockholm, they're doing that, but majority of them, that's what they're doing, because I live here in Sweden. I have came across that kind of people. I'm not saying that maybe it's only Nigerian. I know a lot of Africans who are doing that in order to have paper to live here in Sweden. So I'm not sure if this lady also, I'm not sure if she's the one who's like in a vulnerable situation, or they are the ones who are in a vulnerable situation. Because for me, I feel I don't know, I feel as if the both of them, maybe they're trying to use each other. Maybe even hey, she's trying to gain something from them, but in return, they're trying to use hey to gain like some papers, So I feel as if, because she was busy like screaming, as I've already said, she's very loud, and I think she's a comedian and a philosophy. Yeah, she seems like to be a very smart lady, but even though she got a lot of backlashes, some people, they don't like her sense of humor. But for me, I don't find anything wrong with the way she always like used to entertain her followers, her fan. You have to understand that as human being, we are different too. The way we express ourselves in different ways. It's just that some other people, they can never understand, So some people, when they see her, like acting in that manner, they feel as if maybe there's some type of medication that she's taking, something like that. Nobody knows, because I'm not her doctor, like to judge her or to come here on YouTube and try to give you some medication. So like the way she was just like saying, on Instagram, like saying that if there's some Nigerian people, if they want to box her, like, to make like a fight, they can come, since she was born like a man. I'm not saying that. She said it herself, because she was born as a man, but she's now a lady. She's very vocal, just like the way I say. She's very open. She's open-minded. She says it like the way she means it. So when I looked on her Instagram, there's a scripture that I like scriptured. I think it's one of the Nigerian lady or one of the Nigerian people, because she was saying a lot of mean things about Nigerian people. I don't know like what really happened to her, if she was in a relationship with a Nigerian guy, or the Nigerian guy used her, or the Nigerian people did something wrong towards her. I'm not sure about that. So I'm just going to read the statement that I just saw. So one of the Nigerian, I'm not sure if it is a Nigerian or what, I'm not going to say the name. So according to one of the source, the person wrote, I think he wanted to say, I think he's meditate. And K, first step, you will be open up to a therapist about his ingrained hatred for Nigerians. Second step will be searching for love and acceptance within, and not on social media from people who are looking for the next laughter. Lastly is recognizing that no amount of revenge can bring what's lost or heal the pain caused. Not all the Nigerians are the same. There are many good-hearted Nigerians who do not, like go around, sleeping with anything that they see in the street. That's what the person was trying to say. And care for their families. And also, not all Nigerians should be messed with. Some will have you papao. You know what he means? So that's the description that I took from one of her social media. So I'm not really sure if this lady, if she has got a mental problem, or maybe that's the way she is, or maybe that's the way she expresses herself. Just by looking at her, I think people, they love her for who she is. They love her when she does that, because normally on her social media, sometimes she used to dance naked. So I think people like her for who she is. And one thing that I like about her, is because she's not like very, even if sometimes she seems like aggressive, she's not like a bully. And I think she's the same like the Babrisky, you know. I think they have got a good sense of humor, but even though some other people cannot take their sense of humor, you have to understand that as human being we are different. But for me, I do like this lady. She seems to be like a nice lady. So see you guys in the next video. I hope you're taking good care of yourself. Bye bye, my lovely people.